Hey everyone, it's Silva, and today we'll be talking about my first aid kit and personal hygiene kit that I'll be taking on my Appalachian Trail thru hike that starts in less than 15 days. So let's get started. So almost everything you see here is stored in this Sea to Summit dry bag. There are a few things that I put in a different part of my pack, and I will show those to you as we go. Now, this may look like a lot compared to some of you. I know some of you are very minimalist, and this is pretty minimalist for me, only because you should see Matt's first aid kit is like huge, and so I really didn't want to bring much, but this is sort of a little bit of a compromise with him because he just wants to make sure I'm safe. I'm taking an emergency blanket with me. I do have all my warm clothes. This may be something I send home. I'm not sure, but I am going to start with it. I also have some of this divided into little baggies for more convenience, but I have some waterproof matches that I will be taking in case my lighter doesn't work or it gets too wet. I do have a Splint in case I roll an ankle and need to splint it to be able to keep walking on it to get to town. And if something like that were to happen, I will just use some of my Leuco tape to hold it on. I have a small little piece of gauze for clotting, should I do anything silly like burn myself with hot water or a really bad cut. Hopefully none of those things happen, but that's what that's for. Over here I have, a Thermo repair kit for my pad, and in here I also have an extra O-ring for my water filter, should I lose one. So that's what that is. This has some hand warmers in this little packet, and then some of the aqua tabs. In case something should happen to my filter, I can still get some clean drinking water. So I have a few of those in there. And then for medicine, what I'm bringing, I store in this little snack-sized bag. I have some Imodium in case, anti-diarrhea, in case, hopefully I never need those, but good to have. I do get frequent heartburn, so I'm taking some Tums with me, some vitamin B12, and Advil. Then in this little baggie here, I have a tube of it's not Neosporin, it's a cheap brand antibiotic ointment anyway. And then I have some Band-Aids, earplugs should I need them. I don't plan to spend time in the shelter unless we're required to in the Smokies, or unless that's still in effect. But I have those just in case, and also the Leuco tape for blisters, or if I needed to hold on, like I said, the Splint or any gauze or anything like that, I can use the Leuco tape. I have a giant roll of it, which is heavy, so I'm not bringing all that. I just put it like that, and if I need more, Matt can send it to me. And that's pretty much what I'm taking for first aid. Apart from, I guess this would sort of be considered first aid, and that is, it's Squirrel Nut Butter, and I use this, it's just ointment. It's an all-natural ointment, and I used it this summer when I did my 6-day backpacking trip on some hot spots that I felt, and it really kind of curbed it, so I didn't get any blister, too bad. So that's what that is. You could use it for chafing, but I'm also bringing, just in case, a tiny thing of Body Glide. I've never needed it, but this could be the first time, and I'd rather have it with me if I need it. And then for my personal items, I do have in this baggie here my toothbrush and toothpaste. I have lip balm, fingernail clippers, a little comb, because I didn't bring a comb on my 6-day trip and my hair started turning, it was gross. And I know I'm going to have a hat on most of the time, but I do want to make sure it doesn't get too snarly, so I'm bringing a comb. I also keep in the same little baggie my little Swiss Army knife, and it's just the little one that most people have. It has the toothpick and the tweezers. If I can just get that back in there. And then, a little knife, a little file. And on the other side, I can't even open it, is the little scissors. So kind of multi-tool, very tiny. And then, of course, I have my handy dandy trowel for digging cat holes. I will have wipies, toilet paper, more toilet paper than that, hand sanitizer, a little tiny thing of Dr. Bronner's, and my Kula. So these things right here, my trowel, my TP, my wipies, my hand sanitizer, and my Kula, those are the things that do not go inside of my bag. These things go on the outside of my pack in the pocket so that I can have easy access to them as needed. And then the Kula will hang while it's drying like this, or snapped together like that. And then once it's dry, I can stick it in a pocket if I need to with the other things. So the only other thing that's not here that I forgot to bring and include is just going to be a needle and thread for either popping blisters or doing quick repairs. And I took it out of my bag, brought it upstairs to do something. Anyway, it's still there, so I apologize for that, but I think you all know what a needle and thread looks like. So what I'll do is I'm just going to pack this into its little packs, and I'll show you that. And then I'll pack it all up and show you what it looks like and give you the weight. Alright, so we're back, and this is just pretty much what the baggies look like of the different little items. It's easier to keep it organized so that I don't have to just dump everything out to find one thing. So I have a bag that I put all the medicine in, a bag with the Band-Aids, Leukotape, and cream, and then, you know, my toothbrush, comb, my personal hygiene, and then just this little emergency thing. And then I'm going to pack it all up in here, and then I'll show you what that looks like. The one thing I forgot to mention that I am bringing also is this small, very lightweight cork ball, and that is, I'm not bringing one of those sticks to roll out muscles, but I am bringing this cork ball to be able to roll out my feet, and it does help roll out muscles when I get any kind of cramping in my legs. I can use this to roll it out at night. So that's the one thing I forgot to mention. It's very lightweight, and it fits right in here with everything else. Be right back. Alright, and this is what it looks like all packed up. Like I said, it's probably more than a lot of you carry, but I'm sure it's way less than some of you carry, and it's way less than Matt carries. And again, this isn't just all first aid, it's personal hygiene stuff as well. There may be a few things here I send home, but that all goes in this bag, and then these things here, like I said, the toilet paper, wipies, trowel, Kula, and hand sanitizer go on the outside, in the outside pocket of my pack for easy access during the day. Alright, so that's what I have for you today. If you guys have any questions for me, you can certainly put it down in the comments below. If you think there's something so important and you cannot believe that I forgot it, which could happen, you can put that in the comments below. And like I said, I will add a needle and thread to this, and that's about it. So I hope you're all having a great week. Like I said, less than 15 days to go before I start my Appalachian Trail No-Bow through hike. I'm getting really excited. Thank you all so much for following along. Hope you're having a fantastic day. As always, keep hiking, and I hope to see you out there.